Hi, it's me, your host, Iewusa Favor Ohomba Monde, you please Grace. I'm going to be doing a video today on parental prayers, blessings, and cancer. Um, it seems to be a very elaborate one, but I'm going to make it very concise. I'm going to marry parental prayers and cancer together today. Then for parental blessing, that will be on a very special one, on a special day. And I know parental blessings is very, very important for a child. Every parent, when I talk about parental, we know what we mean. Whether it's the children are your biological children or not, as long as you have a parental responsibility over a child, it's expected that you pray for that child. Even also, if you're a parent, your children are not living with you, they are not, for one reason or the other, they stay with someone, they live with someone. As long as you're a parent, you have a duty to pray for your children. And if you have access to these children, you need to also counsel them from time to time. Sometimes some parents feel like we are ideal parents, perfect parents. We don't give our children time to grow, we don't give them time to learn, and we feel everything should be done perfectly. Remember, in process of time, we get to learn a lot of things. In the process of time, as tree grows, they begin to grow roots, they begin to become so strong, and they begin to resist the wind, and they begin to thrive. So when we as human beings, as we begin to grow, there are a lot of things we learn from our mistakes, from our error, from our daily lives. There are difficulties, there are easy ones, and all these things put together, we've got experience. But some parents forget that we've come a long way and we have learned a lot. They believe that as a child, they should just be the way you want your children to be, just the way you are, forgetting that you also were work in process and you're still work in process to get to this stage. So when we talk about parental blessings is simple, or parental prayers rather. Parental prayers is simple because every good parent, that's a good, most parents will pray for their children, and most parents will also counsel their children, but some parents do not, and that is the purpose of this video. If you're a parent and you say to a child, whatever you become, that's your headache, it's your life, I don't care, I don't mind, it doesn't bother me, it's just a sign that you don't pray for that child. Yeah, children can be very difficult. They can annoy us, they can get us angry, they can do things to us that will, frustrate us, like, this is my child. Yes, but somehow, before that child also gets to that stage, some things must have gone wrong. When children are growing, they grow in different environment. Even if they are growing in the same environment, you must understand that every child is not the same. Look at the case of Esau and Jacob. They were born by the same parents, but even the younger one was to do far better than the older child. First, he sold his birthright. Because as I'm talking about this now, I'm looking at a family where this happens. In most families, it does. When the younger child, he's doing better than the older one, it doesn't make them useless. Remember, before Esau was born, it was already predestined that Jacob was going to do or rule over Esau. So most of the time, we as parents, we don't see this thing, we don't know these things. We just find out that some of our children are just doing far better than the others, and they themselves has become threats to their older brother or older sister. You, the parent, will become the weapon that will fight that child down to the bottom and press them down. Because there are a lot of things that children go through that we parents may not understand. If you are a praying parent, you will always desire the best for your child, even when you see them going the wrong way, but you see positivity, you see the good side of them. If you are a praying parent, that is when you can counsel your child. Because some parents don't pray for their children. I've seen parents who will say, oh, you don't, whatever this child turn into, it's his life. It is true that children can become very difficult when they turn 18, they can take decisions on their own. When they turn 25, you can no longer plan their life for them in most cases. You can't control them in most cases. They want to do whatever they want to do because at this time, I should be able to take responsibility for my life also. So that's true. But in taking responsibility for their life, they cannot take the words away from your mouth. It's true that they can run away. It's true that they are not ready to listen to you. I attended the program one day, women's program in church, and we were talking about, raising children and all that. And somebody said, when you get to a point where they no longer listen, write them a letter, send them email, send them text. These are people who want to really counsel their children. Oh, sometimes they are even married, and even they are married, they are heading towards destruction. They are still your children. Don't help them break down. Whatever you can do, if they refuse to listen, say message. Show them love, because the best way to conquer a person is to show the person love. Even in their mess, still show that, yeah, you can still be cleaned up. Talking about praying for a child, I decided to talk about this because I realize that children go through a lot. As we struggle as parents to raise the children, we go through a lot to raise them. We go through a lot to make sure they become somebody in life. The children themselves also go through a lot to make sure they become who they want to become in life. As parents, we feel our children should be the best. Yeah, we want the best for our children. When they are not doing well, we are ordered. When they are not, most times we don't even see when they are not happy. We only see when they are not doing well. We don't know about our children's concerns. We don't know whether anything troubles them. And they go through a lot in that. They go out in the society, the same society you are striving to make sure, you get food for them, you get shelter, you get good schools, you get good education. And do you know that some of these things doesn't even bother our children? If you are saying, oh, your child must learn how to cook, must learn how to do the house chores, there are people that are doing well that doesn't even know how to cook. They see them doing well, they don't know how to do house chores. There are people that are not educated that are doing well. There are people that don't have this good behavior that I have that are doing well. So, Mom, why do you bother me with this? When you send your children to school, do they know why they go to school? When we bring our children to church, sometimes they are bothered. Why is this your boring church? Why do you bring us here? Do they know why they go to church? You want to teach them to cook so that they'll know how to cook. You want to teach them to do the house chores so that you want to teach them good manners and good behavior because you feel these are important to them. But yet in the same society, there are people that have no good manner and good behavior and they're doing well. Why do you want to inculcate good manners in them? Why do you want to inculcate good behaviors in them? Why do you want them to know how to why do you want your child to know how to make the bed? Why do you want your child to know how to respect laws, how to respect the rules, how to respect people and the elderlies in the society, how to respect your fellow human being, how to treat human being, how to treat amenities or how to handle amenities in the society? Why do you want them to learn this thing? Why, or what value? Counsel. That is where counsel, that is where talking coming. A talking or a praying parent will also be a talking parent. A talking parent should also be a praying parent. Else they begin to see you as a talkative. All you know to do is to talk. Or all you know to do is to pray. Let's marry these two together and manage it together. Sometimes you go to bed and you're sleeping. Your child is not sleeping. Sometimes the home environment is not even conducive for the child. It is not a matter of the clothes you buy for them today. Hey, remember in 10 years' time as they grow, that clothes would no longer be there. The shoes you buy for them, the places you take them to, oh, good, you go. Sometimes these are not even their interests. There are things that bother them, that matter most to them, that we parents do not know. Sometimes in the place of prayer, because has your child ever done something wrong and you try to Why did you do it? Why? And sometimes they come to you and say, Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I actually did like this. I actually behaved like this, but I didn't tell you because I felt if I tell you, you're going to discipline me. And you say, well, I will discipline you, but it's still better to let me know. And you begin to explain, to explain, to explain. But how many parents sometimes with the child come back to say, Mom, I'm sorry, I actually did this thing. You will not confess to what they did to say, please have mercy. Because I did it because, we all have our why. Why do you want to, that's what I'm just saying, cancer. The reason why you want to put your children in the right way is known to you. Is it known to them? That is where cancer coming. Then prayers, because of the things they cannot communicate to you, because of the things that other people communicate to them, because of the things they see, because of the places they will go, knowingly and unknowingly to you. This is why you need to pray for them. Don't think your child is not doing well and they don't deserve prayer. They still deserve prayers. If Esau wasn't loved by his parents still, his father would not say, his father still recognized that he's the eldest. And his father said to him, I am going to die. It's my old age. Go get me a male that I loved and I will bless you. If he is a child that has been left to go away, that, it's your life. It doesn't, from what he did, it shows that he also had some kind of behavior that some of us modern parents are also contending with. But even at that, for him to sell his birthright, for him to become, give me, I don't mind. So it means he has a challenging behavior also. Like that, you have concern over the way he might be behaving. But yet his father is calling him and saying, come, and I want to bless you. That is, he was not thrown away. So no matter what you think your child has turned into, no matter what a child is doing, do not send them away. Do not let them go away. There's the challenges of or concern of my older siblings is doing well. I'm not doing well. My younger siblings is doing better than me. I'm not doing well. There is also the challenges of mommy loved joy more than me. Mommy loved gifts more than me. Then it becomes a concern. You may not know. This is why you need to pray for them. And this is why you need to talk to them. Even as little children, little children will show it. When you have two young ones, two little grown children, maybe you have 5, you have 6, 10, and they are that age, they will be able to tell you something like, oh, you don't love me. I had that now. You always take the other one picture. You don't take me picture. You always, I did much more than that when you were at that age also. These little ones, the kind of love and affection, the way we'll carry them, because they are still carryable. I remember when my younger daughter is growing out of babyhood, I begin to, I need baby. My baby is growing out of baby. Because that holding, that love, that cuddle, when you carry, it's not like you don't cuddle the other ones, but that's babyhood, we all love baby. I remember when I had my baby, some people, I feel like going to have another one. I feel like going to have another one. That kind of affection for that child. The other child will begin to say, oh, you don't treat me. You don't show me love like this. You have to make them understand. They can say it at this age, but when they get older, sometimes they can no longer tell you. Sometimes they will not say anything. They'll be watching your step, monitoring you. If you are not prayerful to say, God, unite these children, God, you might miss it. If you're not a talking parent that can sometimes counsel, tell them, bring them together. What you say to this, and let them know that I hold you both there. I hold you all there to my heart. It doesn't matter how a child look. It does not matter how a child behave. Remember, they are God gift and they must be treated as such. Never despise a child, because you can never even know what a child will become. Pray for that child. Cancer. What you say to a child is what that child will always remember you for. Image. Don't throw away any child. When I come back, I'll be talking about parental blessing. That is a very crucial one, and we need to know. Pray for your children. A praying parent is a parent that values their children. A parent that does not value a child will never pray for them. And if you're saying to your child, you don't care what they become, you're not bothered about their life, it means it's a sign that you don't pray for them. It's a sign that you don't. How can you pray for a child that